India voted in favor of a draft resolution at the UNGA that calls for Palestine to be granted full membership in the organization. At the emergency meeting of the 193 member of the UN General Assembly on Friday, the United Arab Emirates, in its capacity as the main chair of the Arab group, introduced the resolution on the admission of new members to the UN. There were 143 votes in the favor of the resolution, including 1 from India, 9 against, and 25 abstentions. After the vote, there was a cheer in the UNGA hall.
A recorded vote has been requested. We shall now begin the voting process.
The resolution concluded that the state of Palestine should therefore be admitted to the membership in the United Nations since it satisfies the requirements of Article 4 of the UN Charter. And so as a result, Palestine now has the following rights. First, the ability to speak on behalf of the group, including representatives of significant groups. Second, the ability for members of the State of Palestine delegation to be elected as officers in the General Assembly's main committee and plenary. And third, the ability to fully and actively participate in the UN conferences as well as the other international conferences too. Israel, however, did not warmly embrace this move. Israel's UN ambassador Gilad Erdan tore up a copy of the UN Charter during the General Assembly in a show of extreme disapproval over the adoption of the resolution endorsing Palestine's full membership.
You are shredding the UN Charter with your own hands. Yes, that's what you're doing, shredding the UN Charter. Shame on you.
Erdogan called the resolution a clear violation of the UN Charter and claimed that it overrode the US veto in the Security Council last month. He continued by saying that he is holding up the mirror for the member states while simultaneously dismantling the UN Charter. This day will be remembered forever. Today, I want to hold up a mirror so you can see exactly what damage you are causing to the UN Charter with its vote. I want the entire world to remember this moment, this immoral act. With your own hands, you are tearing up the UN Charter, he declared. On social media, a video of Erdogan shredding the copy of UN Charter, the organization's founding document, with a tiny shredder has gone viral. Israel compares this move to the UN admitting modern-day Nazis into the assembly. Israel obviously is furious over the development, but what worries Israel more is probably that its dependable allies are also endorsing the Palestinian bid to join the UN. According to the Abraham Accord, the UAE, which proposed the resolution by allowing Palestine to join, is an ally of Israel. But if we discuss the Israel-India relations, it is well known that Netanyahu and Modi have a great rapport. Despite this, India voted for the Palestinian bid, which is indeed a shocker. But one must note that for most of the independent India's history, New Delhi had no diplomatic relation with Israel. Just 40 years ago, India even issued a postage stamp depicting the Indian and Palestinian flags flying side by side and the words "Solidarity with the Palestinian people." India was also among the first non-Arab states to recognize the Palestinian Liberation Organization in 1974 and considered it the sole and legitimate representative of the Palestinian people. The country was also the first one to acknowledge the existence of the State of Palestine in 1988 and 1996 when Delhi opened the representative office to the Palestinian Authority in Gaza, which was later shifted to Ramallah in 2003. But today, India and Israeli flags are displayed together at rallies demonstrating solidarity with Israel after Hamas's October 7 attack. The two countries have developed significant military ties. Their leaders, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Benjamin Netanyahu, share similar worldviews, including about the dominant role of the respective religions, Hinduism and Judaism, and what they should play in their countries. Indian and Israeli media, using Netanyahu's nickname, have dubbed their relationship as Modi-Bibi bromance. India's relationship with Israel also runs deep and goes beyond several decades. The ties extend beyond defense and homeland security and even cover technology and agriculture. The defense trade between the two nations is also very deep. Yet, India decided to vote for Palestinian bid. This move may bring turbulence in the India-Israel relations.
Subscribe to One India channel and never miss an update.